Okay, so welcome back to this class. We're going to be talking about site survey in this particular lesson. Site survey. You have to carry out a site survey before you carry out any fire alarm installation. It's very advisable you do your thorough assessment of the site so you can plan, on how to execute your project. It's very important. So we have, something you have to check while doing your survey. You have to ensure that you understand the building layout. You can ask for the layout from the site engineer or from your client. You need to understand the layout, the walls, thickness of the deckings, how to pass your cable or your pipes, between the floors, between the blocks. You have to critically analyze uh, this stage, and you have to do this, early enough before the time you know uh, goes so fast, because you have to do the piping and make sure the link are confirmed between your smoke detector to your break glass to another detector to another detector. You understand? Then you have to ensure that you do a return back to the panel in the case of an addressable system. All this has to be done at the early stage of the project where when the building is still like a skeletal format. You'll have brought in an electrician to do the cabling, the piping for you, and you cover everything and make sure it's intact. So project management is very important when it comes to fire alarm. You have to ensure that the right cable are used, the right electrician are engaged, the right pipes are used. This is very important to avoid problem at the mounting or configuration stage, because the cable integrity has to be confirmed and verified, so you not have any problem when you are doing your uh, mounting of equipment. So you have to ascertain all the location and points you are putting your smoke detector. In the case of conduits, you have to use the stop box. You have to use your stop box and your pipe laid in conduit, all the points linking to each other. So it's advisable you interact and engage or collaborate with the electrician on site. Or if possible, you bring your own electrician to carry out the route planning with you. You just tell him, okay, I want one smoke detector in this center. I want the break glass at the corridor to link to this smoke detector, to link to this break glass at the other corridor to link. You have to tell him everything, and the cable ends at the control room, which is the point you're mounting your panel. So you have to communicate clearly with your electricians, at this stage. It's very important because that's the major part of the whole project, the cabling, the routing. Because at the end of the installation, if a route is not clear or the cable is not well planned, you're going to have problem. So it's better you avoid that and start planning your system early enough. Okay, so we have comparison table of fire alarm safety apps and tools. You can download an app to check, you know, uh, situation of some areas. I can use it to do research, research paper and online simulation, simulation online about some fire safety signs and all. You get, so these are free applications that will also help you to learn one or two things about uh, fire alarm and how everything operates. So I would implore you to download one or two to just to try and check how uh, they operate and how they work. All right. So this is the end of this particular, survey class. Survey is very important. It's a core part of this job. You have to document and write down and do a sketch, do a proper sketch, and how the cable will route and pass. Factor it into your quotation, and so when you are implementing, you will not have problem. Thank you very much.